Okay, joined by Jim Gavin. Jim, congratulations, you're into another All-Ireland final. Your reaction to that result this evening?
Yeah, just delighted to get through the semi-final and on to the next game. We knew coming into it was going to be a titanic game. There's so much respect in that Dublin team for Mayo. They're an outstanding team. Anyone who really saw that this week by how the players prepared themselves and the humility they showed for Mayo. And you saw it in the first half, what a quality side they were. They went in 2 points up at half time and it was a nip and tuck game. But I thought our guys showed great composure to stay in the game when Mayo were pushing really hard. And at half time there was very much a sense of calm in the dressing room. Players that had very much reflected on the game, learned from an awful lot in the first half, and adapted to the challenges that Mayo posed. And I thought in the second half it was just all about our skill execution. Our hand passing was really good, kick passing was good, high fielding was good. The technical aspects of the defending was really good, and discipline. And those components I mentioned are things that we practice on the training field every day, and that indeed Dublin clubs are going after. So we play very much a skill-based game, and I was just delighted those skills came to the fore at the start of the second half, and we got a goal or two that gave us a little bit of breathing space, and we pushed on from there. So just overall really happy.
Yeah, a lot of people will want to know what happened in the dressing room at half time, or what you said in the dressing room at half time, because it was a completely different side that came out in the second half. Certainly that first 10 or 15 minutes, he came racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, I think we started the same 15 in the second half. As I said, just that skill execution was at a much higher standard. But the games will always ebb and flow, and that's one thing that we've learned over the years. And it's how these Dublin players respond to those challenges is what's probably most impressive about them. You never see them blink. They've got great mental strength and great mental fortitude, and we're just lucky to be involved with a really dedicated group who take great pride in playing for Dublin. We had fantastic support here today, and as we have had all year, and it means so much to the players to have that support base. And to even the first half when things mightn't be going our way, the Dublin supporters never give up on this team. They keep cheering them, keep backing them, keep encouraging, and that means a lot to the guys. Don't underestimate the power that our supporters have, and we really are grateful for it. And the guys, they take great pride in that, and the support that they give them. They take great pride and sense of purpose in representing our great county of Dublin, and the Dublin GA community, and the clubs that they played for and play with, and the schools that develop them as players, and for all the kids that will at the camps that are in all the clubs this year will dream themselves either playing camogie or hurling or football with Dublin. That's why these players give so much time, is to try and honour as best they can the jersey, and hopefully leave it in a better place for the emerging kids.
And finally, you're well used to preparing for All-Ireland finals at this stage. I'm sure that preparation begins almost straight away now for the game in 3 weeks' time.
Preparation has started already. This game is over. It's done. There'll be no doubt a lot of learning in this game, and we've so much to learn still as a football team. And I know the players will go after this game relentlessly and try and look for areas that we can be better in, and there's lots of those. So for team selection, the slate is clean again. We've got a lot of players who are absolutely gutted and disappointed that they didn't travel today. They're the rules that we can only not nominate 26, but they can make no mistake about it. In the shadows of as this team prepared for today's battle, there was great leadership shown by the players who didn't travel today, and that doesn't surprise me. We know them for so long, and I know that when we resume training next week, that they'll be as motivated and as determined and apply themselves all for the Dublin cause, and that's all we can expect from them.